Today is in a team which shows a number of changes from the defeat at Liverpool. In comes Matt Carbon, and back come Gary Rowett, Lee Carsley from World Cup duty with the Republic of Ireland, and Dean Sturridge, who was a substitute at Liverpool, now starts. 2 points from their last 3 games have done scant justice to the quality of Derby's football, but their supporters will be looking for confirmation of belief. So will Arsenal fans that their team can maintain their title challenge without Dennis Bergkamp, who today starts a 3-match suspension for his 5 bookings. Nicolas Anelka, the highly promising young Frenchman, is drafted in as Ian Wright's partner this afternoon, and David Platt starts a Premiership match for the first time this season. Man in charge is Paul Alcock from Halstead, Sevenoaks in Kent. It's Chris Powell with the first throw. I don't know how many seconds it took for the ball to go out of play. Maybe some might know. First header for Matt Carbon. Carbon in because Christian Daly is down with tonsillitis. In fact, he's in hospital at the moment. Antibiotics on an empty stomach. Vieira. All backing off him. All back by 1 for Derby. Useful looking cross and well covered. Cody Adams, the last to arrive. Bold is there ahead of him. Anelka in the 6-yard area. A lot of early pressure from the Londoners. David Platt. Difficult for the goalkeeper. He got away with it. It's a bit of a palm by Palm. The aggressor, and successfully didn't really get hold of the ball for the strike though, as he was challenged by Bold. Felt a little bit of the carry through, I think, from Baiano, Steve Bold. Given away by Adams, one chop. Tony Adams is having a very curious match. Seems to be unduly conscious of the presence of one chop. Anelka, right in the middle, so is Parler. That's Parler. Arsenal throw. Dean Sturridge, and Steve Bold picks up the 5th booking. And the suspension will follow. Challenge from behind, which Steve Bold has not been able to remove from his repertoire. Managed to cut back on 1 card by playing for the reserves. But this time he's caught, and it's another problem for Arsene Wenger. One chop. 2 touch. Several more. Oh, how did he rescue that? Lovely smile. Here he is again. Oh yes, that's well claimed. Free kick has been given. Little use of the back by Sturridge. Just push his backside into David Seaman. Good moment from one chop. Definite foul. Jim Smith starting the 26th year of his career as a league football manager. Bowlers continued the run. And here he is. Turned out to be a defender up in the box doing a defender's work for the other side. Vieira. Right, first time shot, well, it was on. Penalty is given. Challenged by Carsley on Vieira. After Wright had played it on. He was late arriving. Referee well placed. Had no doubt and didn't need to have any. Ian Wright, chance of a early celebration for his 34th birthday on Monday. Oh, off the crossbar! No candles yet. Struck it well, the goalkeeper went the wrong way and it came fiercely off the crossbar. Attempted header by Anelka on the follow-up going wide. One escape, what's to follow? An unsatisfying first half. Arsenal should be leading. Ian Wright thumping the ball against the crossbar from the penalty spot. And Anelka unable to put it home from the rebound with his head. It's 0-0 at Pride Park. Crowd, I'm sure, hoping for an improvement in the second half, whichever team they support. Larson. Rowett starts in the middle of a back three with Carbon to the left. Oslook has taken Rowett's position wide right on midfield, where they have needed a bit of extra bite from time to time. A bit sorry for Solis, he just couldn't get into the match at all. It was happening around him. Tony Adams. Wanchope. Still Wanchope. They let him go and he scored! What a player who is full of trickery. That time just did it simply. Took the space that Arsenal allowed him and then shot from around bowl and wide of David Seaman's right hand. His 8th goal of the season. Derby in the lead in the 46th minute. Jim Smith happy, Arsenal embarrassed. Adams. Really good ball. Disappointing cross. As it turned out, it was delivered to the back, but everybody got ahead of it. Quentin Dixon. Sturridge. Baiano inside him. One chop over the far side if he plays it now, but he wants to go alone. That's a bad decision by Sturridge. Too greedy, too unaware. There were two players in a better position than he with the ball. Winterburn, apparently unaware of Baiano. Still Baiano. Oh, that's beautifully done. If it'll come down for one chop, it wouldn't come down quickly enough. And pulled wide of the far post. An Italian near to tears. A Costa Rican to some extent sharing his anguish. A beautiful ball by Baiano. And it just wouldn't quite sit where Wanchope wanted it. striker. It's allowed to go. Adams fooled by Sturridge. Sturridge again. Winterburn, oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. One chop the scorer, and Nigel Winterburn really being made to pay for the fact that he always wants to use his left foot. His right foot would have cleared that. His left foot made a present of the ball to one chop, who scores his second. I think Mr. Wenger might be a little upset after this match. That was terrible defending. Adams. Foul by Rowett on right. So 2 bookings apiece, but the red tide has been increasing in the last 3 or 4 minutes. The crowd very aware of it. Up comes Adams, challenged by Carbon. Platt! That's a fine save and a very good strike. Fairly quiet. 2 went to challenge Adams, and this was a very good hit by the former England captain, and turned over. Carsley's header. Vieira, offside. That was Christian Ray, but he was well offside. Larson. Bayano. Chris Powell from Darrell. Bayano. This Derby are in the final third of the field, and they haven't been for a long time, virtually since they scored the second goal. Sturridge! Very nearly making it a third. Chris Powell's chipped up cross, and a good attempt by Dean Sturridge. The back 5 then, strung across the park. Hasn't gone over the line. Bayano. Sturridge. Still Sturridge. Beautiful finish. 3-0 Derby County. The victory is assured. It stood the challenge well, and Arsenal caught with a lot of players forward, but he finished with great aplomb, did Dean Sturridge. 8 minutes from time. Derby's third goal. Kept his balance, and I think you can say that was a mite cool. Too much reaction, but the unbeaten tally has got more important. He's seen his side, who should have been in the lead at half-time, show disappointing form in the second half, which has emphasised the absence of Dennis Bergkamp. Dixon. Adams gets away with the final Arsenal error. And the crowd stand to applaud a memorable victory for the home side after uncertain beginnings. Smile on the face of Paulo Wanchope, scorer of 2 of the goals, the other by Dean Sturridge. Arsenal missing the penalty in the first half when Ian Wright hit the crossbar, and Derby indebted to a fine save by Mark Baum from David Platt. which might have made life a bit hard, even though they led 2-0. But in the end, they're very good winners, and it's an excellent start to the 26th year of Jim Smith's managerial reign. Final score, Derby County 3, Arsenal 0. People were looking at your last 3 results and saying 2 points from 3 games. One writer this morning suggested you might have been a little bit above your station. You didn't believe that, did you?
No, I mean, Liverpool away and Wimbledon at home, you know, I don't think many teams get doubles over them. And, I mean, we had a little bit of a laugh about it. Well, obviously, Man United was in there, so we had 2 points out of 3 games. But last year, the same, well, now 4 fixtures, we only got 1 point. So we're well in advance of that, and it was very encouraging today.
Everybody will look at the result and say, well, that's the first of the 3 matches that Dennis Bergkamp missed, and they really missed his control.
Yes, but you cannot say that you miss a player like Dennis Bergkamp and you don't miss him, but that's not an explanation for the defeat. I think when you play at Arsenal, you cannot explain that you have 1 player out and you cannot win a game. No, I think we had the possibilities to win, and we played a very good first half, but not dangerous enough, but we were not even in the last 2 games. Even with Dennis, and that's where we have at the moment a problem with teams who play very tight defensively, because we are not good enough offensively.
A word about this Paolo Wanchope.
He's certainly a big lad, and awkward's the word I'd probably use. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing with it himself, as perhaps people have said before, but I'm sure he does. And when he's got the ball down his feet for a big lad, he's got some great skill. And the Derby fans certainly love him, and